Hello YouTubers and Midori nuts, and welcome to vlog number 6. This week I'd like to just cover off what I've been doing in the last week and a half or so regarding making my own leather notebooks, a Midori update, and also I'll talk a little bit about the happy mail that I got yesterday, and I posted that on the Facebook group. So thank you everyone who commented on that, and I'll just take you through what I received and what I plan to do with some of the bits that I've got. So if I start off with the leather notebooks, about a week and a half ago I ordered some leather from Leather for Crafts to make 2 field note sized notebooks for Vina and myself. I followed various tutorials and read up on a few basics on how to cut leather and how to set up the elastic system. So thanks everyone who's provided all that information, and I created 2 field note size notebooks. I posted them on the Facebook page, and it was met with really good feedback, and in fact several people approached me to ask whether I could make them some notebooks, and I've subsequently made a couple of notebooks which have either been sent out or waiting to be sent out. So that was really exciting to do, and it was really good, a good feeling to be able to make that for other people. The other thing I did do is I decided to get some leather which would be similar in colour at least to the Star Ferry edition Midori, the camel colour, and I bought some green elastic because I wanted to make a notebook that would be very similar in colour to that Star Ferry edition. So I managed to get some leather. It was a veg tan semi-firm leather, and I made a field note size notebook and posted that on Facebook and also put that in the Etsy store. I was absolutely blown away when that item sold within half an hour of it going online. So thank you everyone for showing their interest, and Adrian who did buy that, thanks very much. It's on its way to you. After that first version, I also I ordered more leather, and I also made a regular size in that same leather, that semi-firm veg tan camel with green strap, and I've made a regular size version of that which is on the Etsy store. I also made a regular size Midori in the black and red, because as any of you who would have seen my Midori black review and setup, you'll know that I really like that black and red contrasting combination. So I made 2 of those notebooks which are on the Etsy store, and I'll leave links for that down below if anyone is interested in looking at them or leaving me feedback. I'd appreciate that. So that's been really good. It's been a really big learning curve, but it's been really interesting to do, and I've got a few more notebooks that I'm making, and I'll post them on the Facebook page soon so you can see them and leave comments and let me know what you think. So that's great. The other notebooks, as you know, that we've been working on is the Midori with Ali Commons, and the first batch, the red and yellow, went out, and that was really successful, and some of those have landed, and it was really good in the last few days seeing some more photos of the Midoris appear on the Facebook group as they've been arriving, and good to see how they're being used. So thank you guys who've posted photos of how they've been used and just letting us know that they've arrived, and I hope in the next few days we'll see a few more photos and comments and feedback. Just another thing on the Midoris is that we've got another couple of editions. Some have already gone out actually because we've had direct messages. A red and green version, we've done 3 or 4 of those. One's already gone out, a couple are due to go out soon, and we've got a few red and black versions which I'll be posting on the Facebook group in the next day or 2 once we've completed those. So look out for those posts. Love to hear your feedback, love to know what you think of those. So they'll be finished soon, I hope, but we've got so much to do at the moment, so much to do. So what I'll do is I'll now just rearrange slightly, and we can go through some of the happy mail that I got. Basically, yesterday I received a post from Funner 273. Funner 273, which is an eBay seller that I bought a Coletto off last week, but then I ordered some more refills off them last week as well, and I got that yesterday, so that was really quick delivery, and they're a great seller on eBay. Fantastic communication and really fast service. So I'll put a link to them down below. I also had a delivery from Bandit Apple. And I think we've seen quite a few people posting their Bandit Apple goodies on the Facebook page. So I took advantage of the special free sample that he's doing, where you just pay for postage. So I've got a couple of those. I haven't opened the books yet, so I'll just open them and give you my first feedback of the paper on there. And then the other package was from Colt Pens. I was going to say last package, but wasn't my last package, because the other big package, if anyone saw the photos, was a big box of Nespresso coffee, which is a must. So if anyone who's an Nespresso fan out there, you know, it's good coffee. I got that yesterday as well. But the other package was inks, Diamine inks from Colt Pens, and again a great service, a one-day turnaround, and I bought 5 bottles of the 30ml size ink. So I bought Crimson, Damson, Red Dragon, and I'll show you Red Dragon on a sample paper later, because I've already loaded a pen with that, Graphite and Jet Black. So these are all 30ml smaller size bottles, because I wanted to try some more inks out. And like I said, the Red Dragon has been suggested to me by a number of people, and Chris Thomas, thanks very much for mentioning it again the other day when we were chatting online. I also bought a Jinhao 159 fountain pen. Now Chris Thomas was a guy that I was chatting online with regarding this pen, and I was umming and ahhing about buying a Jinhao, and he then told me how he'd bought several and thought they were very good. So I bought this one off eBay, off a UK seller, so I got it within a few days, and I was blown away. When I received it, I put some ink in and just started writing with it, and for a pen that was less than £8 delivered, it just wrote perfectly. That wasn't in the package Happy Mail yesterday, that came earlier in the week, but I just wanted to mention that this was a lovely buy, and I've subsequently got a couple of other Jinhaos on order, and what I'll do is possibly do a short review video of all 3 of them when I've got them in. So the inks I bought because I've got some more fountain pens on order, and I wanted to try some different colours because I mainly use blacks or dark blues, and just wanted to try some different colours now that I'm getting into fountain pens a little bit more. The other thing I bought that came in the Colt Pens package is I bought just a small staple bound Rhoda notebook. I just wanted to try their paper out. Now I'm not sure if this is the same paper as you get in their regular pads, but it seems to write okay on fountain pens. I've heard Rhodia paper is very good for fountain pen users. And what I'm using this notebook for is with all the different inks that I've got loaded in fountain pens, I write the fountain pen that I've written with, a little sample scribble, what colour ink it was, what sort of nib it was. So it's a log that I'm going to start keeping as I introduce more fountain pens or more inks. So it's just a good way of looking back as a reference. But what I've done at the back of this book is I've just written, I don't know if the camera will pick that up properly, with that Red Dragon ink, and it is a lovely ink. And on the posting yesterday, there were several people who were saying that they use the Red Dragon ink, and it really does come into its own on ivory paper. So it's one of the things that I'll probably try in the coming weeks when I get hold of some. So that was the Colt Pens order, small notebook just to test out some Rhodia paper, but an ideal size. It's actually quite a small notebook, not even passport size, smaller than passport size, and some inks. I'll show you the Coletto one. I mentioned that, so I just bought some refills, and these are refills for Coletto pens that I bought. My first Coletto pen I bought from Colt Pens, which was a 5 insert version. But last week I also, from Fun of 3, bought this black Coletto pen, Lumio, I think Lumio it's called, and it's a 4 refill version, and it's delivered in the UK for less than £12 with 4 inserts, and you choose the colour of your inserts. But I thought I'd buy some extra, and bought them directly from him, and the service is fantastic, you know, really quick service and great communication. So that was Colt Pens, that was Coletto. Also bought this Bandit Apple these Bandit Apple notebooks. I was really keen to try them out. So I've just opened this one now. I haven't looked at them, and just looking at the paper, and they feel very sturdy. They're a really nice nice sort of feel, sturdy cover to them, and the nice stitching. I don't know if that will be picked up, but a nice stitching down the spine of the notebook. And this is the Peewee size grid paper, and the paper does feel nice. Now I'm not going to try it out now, but hopefully in the next day or two I'll try it out with some fountain pens, and I'll let you know how it goes. I'll open this is the blank regular size one, so this is a creamy, maybe even an ivory coloured letter, so that'll be a perfect one to try the fountain pens out on. So maybe in a future blog, or future vlog, or on the Facebook page, if anyone's interested, I'll let you know how I get on with those notebooks in terms of using them in my Midoris. In fact, I did order another order which just arrived today from Arnie Kim. So thank you very much, Arnie, for this. There were some more notebooks, so I bought some more field note size ones, blank, lined and grid, both in the regular size and the field note. So I've got a little stash of them here. So I hope they are good, and I'll be using them. But I'll keep you posted on those. So that was pretty much my happy mail. It was very happy mail, so that was really good, and I've started using some of the stuff already, like the inks, and I'll be using the notebooks fairly soon. The other things I've been doing the last couple of weeks is one of the things is I made one of these Glenda Slann pen loops. I saw Kate Bernasconi's video a few weeks ago, and thank you for sharing that, and I thought I'd give it a go, because some of the pens now that I'm moving to fountain pens are getting thicker, and the Midori pen clips are probably a little bit too thin or too narrow for some of those pens. So I decided to make a couple of these for personal use. Now I did contact Glenda before doing this video, because I just wanted to make sure that she was happy for me to share this with you guys, because Glenda sells these on her Etsy store, and I'll put a link down below for those. But these are really, these aren't to resell on. These will be for personal use for myself and my family. But they were good fun to make, but they are very fiddly to make as well. So if you haven't got the leather, or you haven't got the dexterity to make one of these, please do visit Glenda's store in the link below and see what she's got. But I made 2 of these. So this is the first one in black, and it is amazingly fiddly to make. Kate probably made it look easier than I found it. So you did a really good job there, Kate, on yours. I'm just trying to find. I made another one which I put on my Raydori, which is in brown, and I don't know if you'll pick this up, but what I did with this one, this was the second one. I rounded the corners off, and you can see I've got a Lamy All-Star in there, and if anyone who's familiar with the All-Star, the lid is quite chunky, and I've done it so that it can actually go all the way down and hold the pen secure. So that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted it for. So thank you, Glenda, for allowing me to show that and sharing with us that technique, and thank you, Kate, for the video for that pen loop. So that's pretty much me done for this vlog. I know I still owe you guys a Ray Dory review. I'm getting to it. Hopefully I'll do it within the next week or so. I am using it quite a lot now. So that will probably be my next review, and also I want to do another review on some templates I've been working on. Just tell you a little bit about what the templates are for, and to get some feedback, but that'll probably be a very short video in maybe a week or two's time. So thank you very much for listening. I hope you found this video interesting and informative. If you'd like to see more, please like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.